What's up, everyone? Rick Knight here, back with another video at The Bad Philosopher. Okay, so singer R. Kelly is being indicted on 10 counts of aggravated criminal abuse, sexual abuse of girls between the ages of 13 and 17. There was a video that surfaced, a 45-minute video that creepy porn attorney Michael Alavante sent into the authorities. Now, I have to give the devil his dues. Alavante did the right thing by sending in the video, if that's the case, if he really did do it. As much as I shit on him, but I do have to say that, good for him for doing that. It was the right thing, and I definitely give him credit for that. Now, R. Kelly's attorney, Steve Greenberg, said that R. Kelly will turn himself in between like 11 p.m. Central Time and midnight. Kelly on Saturday will have a bail hearing, and March 8th would be his arraignment. Kelly is being indicted. The Cook County Attorney's Office has convinced a grand jury to indict him from a span of 1998 to 2010. So I guess they have enough complaints or evidence mounted against him for those years of him committing these acts. Obviously, these is probably new information that came out. Probably after that show, Surviving R. Kelly, it probably just reopened everything up, and people came out of the woodworks, and people started complaining and told their story and filed complaints and lawsuits and stuff like that. Now, Kelly has paid off multiple women in the past, and he was found not guilty in the past too of certain acts because I guess not enough evidence to convict him. But this time, not so. If there is a video with him and a underage girl, and if they identified the girl and they get her statement, it is over with for Kelly. Kelly is accused of using force against some of the girls or threats of force against them. He was also accused of keeping women hostage and manipulating them and threatening them and a whole host of things. I mean, this is a long-going thing, a long-standing thing with R. Kelly. This is nothing new. We all knew about this. It's been going on a long time. Kelly's done. He's done in this case. He'll get his day in court. He deserves it. He deserves due process. He deserves to properly be able to defend himself. I agree with that 100%. That's the American way. That's the United States Constitution. He definitely deserves a fair trial. Everyone does. It is going to be very hard for him to get a fair trial, being that he's already found guilty in the court of public opinion. The jury is already going to look at him as the super creep that he really is. The prosecutor is not going to have to work very hard in getting a conviction with at least one of those accounts. Now, each account comes with like a 7-year max or something like that for each of the 10. So we're looking at a possible 70 years if he's convicted. It won't be too hard to get convicted on some of those accounts. I'm sure he might get off on a couple, but he is going to get caught up with a couple of those accounts. It's going to be very easy to get a conviction out of him, not only with the evidence but with just the bias. The biases that people are going to have. I mean, let's face it. This is a man. This is a man who has had this swirling around him for so long. Who believes that he's innocent? Who believes that this is a setup or a media hype, or someone's the Illuminati's out to get him, or he was about to buy? Because trust me when I tell you, this is coming out soon. People are going to say, oh, he was going to buy NBC and he was going to buy Disney and he was going to buy the moon, and that's why they did this. And they all came out, this is a setup. The Illuminati set him up, just like they said with Bill Cosby and a host of others. He was about to do this and he was going to do that, and that's why this came out. And it's like, no, he rapes girls. That's what he does. That's why this came out. This is a long-standing thing with him that dates back, that I remember all the way back to the 90s. I mean, it was said that he married Aaliyah when she was 15 years old and they had an annulment. So this is nothing new. He likes little girls. He likes underage girls. And if that's not bad enough, I mean, that's already, just disgusting on so many levels. But he's also into, forcing them and other just sexual deviant acts and other just crazy things that normal people just don't do. Normal people are not with. So Kelly, that's it. He dug his own grave, and that's it. That's where his freedom and his career, dies, on the hill that he stood, and it's over with. So I don't feel bad for Kelly. Too bad. I do want him to get his day in court. I want him to get his a chance to properly legally defend himself the way I would want for myself, and you would want for yourself, and everybody wants a fair trial, due process, everything. But let's face it, the odds are so stacked up against him that hopefully he does the right thing and he just cops out. Just take a plea deal and cop out, Kels, because it's over with you right now. You should be writing an extremely large check to your, well, you know what, save it. Just take all your money, stash it, or give it out to your family and very close friends. Stash the rest of the money and get a plea deal. Take the best deal you can possibly get and just do your time like a man. Hopefully for you, at least, when you come out, you're young enough to still enjoy some of your life and have some of your money. But other than that, R. Kelly is done. It's over with for you. There's also a campaign to get his music pulled off of everything, to get it pulled off of. I don't know where it's kept, but they want it completely just washed from history, just gone. And you know what? Usually I say that shit like that's not cool. Usually I'm like, nah, you can't do that. You can't. It's a part of history. It's over with. It is what it is. The man made history. He was one of the best R&B singers of all time. That he truly was. I have to give the devil his dues. But you know what? I'm silent on that one. If people are advocating to have his name and his music and everything he contributed in music completely wiped out and erased, I'm silent about it. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm not going to say it's not right. I'm not going to try to have a moral issue with it. I'm not going to try to, say how silly I think it is. Because in a sense, I do. Obviously, I think it's silly to want to erase what somebody's done because they already done it. It's over with. They did it. It's there. He made great music, regardless of what he was into, regardless of what he did. It's still there. He did it. He made great music. There's still music there we could enjoy and we could still listen to. We could just pretend we don't remember what happened with him. But in this case, being a sexual deviant that he is. And doing the things that he's done, especially if he's using force against women that's and multiple times, not just one time where we can argue and say that maybe it's not true. But with him, it's oh man, it's just so hard to believe that he's innocent. It's so hard to believe that this is a misunderstanding or people out to get him or women are just trying to profit off of him. At this point in the game, we all pretty much just know that, this is the shit that he's into. So, I don't if they want to completely erase him from history, I'll let that one go. I'm not even upset about that one. But Kelly's did it now, and it is over with for him. And that's it. He's going to be bumping and grinding in prison soon. Each account comes with what I said, 7 years, 7-year conviction on each account. You're looking at 70 years if he's found guilty of all 10 accounts. Even if they get him on half of those accounts, even if they get him on 3 and 21 years, he's in his 50s. What is he? 51, 52. For him to sit in prison for 20, 25 years, it's that's it. Life is over. It's over with for Kessel. Is he going to come out when he's 75, 80 years old? That's it. So that's it. That's all I got for you on this one. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next video.